Hello, welcome. I'm gonna hang out and enjoy this donut. This gluten-free do-right donut while people are signing on. Happy Friday. It's Friday. Happy Friday evening, y'all. Hello, welcome. You did not come just to watch me eat a donut. I promise I'm gonna do more than eat a donut, but I'm gonna start by eating a donut. TGIF, says Ta. Yeah, will you write your names and say hi in the comments so I know who's here? Hello, Patrick. Enough for everyone? I have this much left. I don't usually eat a lot of donuts. Hi, welcome. I'm not like a huge donut I love sweets. I have a sweet tooth, but not a huge donut person. But every morning, I say a little prayer. I ask the universe, I ask God, I ask for something. Thank you. Hi. Hello. Hi, Darth. Hi, Harry. Every morning I wake up, I ask for something. And it is just like a prayer. It's like setting an intention for today. And today I asked to be guided towards pleasure. And I didn't really think that much of it. I just asked to be, I was like, let today have some pleasure. Tim Tams. I think that's an Australian thing. Todd. So today I asked for pleasure and to be guided towards pleasure. It's been a lot of work over the last couple weeks. All good stuff. Just like it's been a lot of work. Hi, hello, hi Australia. Hi, #1 best subby. Ooh, that could be kinky. If you're my best sub, get the whips out on you. So yeah, a lot of work, and it's still a lot of work, and I love my job. Obviously, look at me, I'm here on my job. You're at my job right now. We're working. I am working. Yes, Vecta. That's exactly what we're talking about today. So anyways, I asked to be guided towards pleasure, and then I was like sitting here, I'm setting up my MacBook. I just got it back. It got fixed. MacBook working again, hopefully. And I'm sitting here, and I was like, oh, this donut is so good. Like, it is so good. It's from one of my favorite donut shops. Like, I had a great time going to pick it up. I don't usually eat the whole donut. That's like rare for me. Look at, I ate this whole donut. This is all that's left. Oh, shit. Like, what percentage of the donut is this? It's like 20%, not even 15. And I realized that I had successfully found pleasure. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it to come in the form of a donut, but there you go. There you have it. And that's why I wanted to come on and pop on and just say, you're stoned. I'm not stoned. I do not need to be stoned to eat a donut. Surprise. I might enjoy some cannabis later. That might be on my docket, but I'm not high at the moment. Anyways, pleasure first. Pleasure first. So one of my mentors, Jaya, you can learn about her erotic blueprint quiz. I'm a certified erotic blueprint coach through Jaya, and one of her rules is pleasure first. So she starts everything that we do with her with something pleasurable. And usually we're in like a big group, so it's usually like breathing, squeezing the pelvic floor, thinking of something like sexy and pleasurable, maybe imagining like a pleasurable location. Hi Todd, hi Derek. Thinking of something that's pleasurable. And then we do that always first before we do everything. So we do pleasure before we learn something. We do pleasure before each class. We do pleasure before each live stream. We just always start with pleasure. And I was thinking about what a cool message that is. Like, what are some of the benefits that you could imagine coming from starting with pleasure? Even if you're studying, seeing all the notes here. I don't know what a Boston cream donut is. And I'm sure that sugar does act like cocaine on your body because you get high and then you want more. Only for me, it makes me high, I'm excited, sugar, and then immediately sleepy. So right after we're done here, I'm going to go with a friend of mine to like a partner stretch thing. Oh, thank you. So yeah, exactly. As Stormer says, a better frame of mind, possibly, 100%. Yes. What other things can come from having pleasure first? What are the benefits to like prioritizing pleasure? To say, okay, babe, before we do this, pleasure. We're going to prioritize pleasure. Weed could be pleasure. It could be the pleasure in and of itself. We could say, hey, we enjoy cannabis, so we're going to get high before we do A, B, or C. Watch movies, have sex. I really think that if you're going to use any sort of drug, and that includes alcohol, and that includes tobacco and vaping and any intoxicant, and even caffeine. By the way, I said that I do my prayers, my morning prayer, it's always with my coffee. So I always am putting intention into my coffee. So like whether you're getting high on caffeine or you're high on cannabis or whatever, are you intentional about it? Do you say, hey, cannabis, before I intake you, my intention is to relax. My intention is to enjoy. My intention is to have pleasure. My intention is to connect. My intention is to be present, right? Like, imagine if every time you took a sip of caffeine or a puff of cannabis, you were like, let this guide me towards pleasure. Let this bring me towards pleasure. Like, how orgasmic, good word, Todd. How orgasmic would that be? It makes your whole life more orgasmic. So you guys want to start? You want to do a little pleasure here first, right now? We don't even have to, we could just do it. I don't care where you are. You could be in the car. If you're driving, don't look at the screen. If you're at home, I do have a video on pegging, Rodney. You should just go to my channel and watch it when we're done here. Okay, but let's do a little pleasure first. How about that? Now that I put down the donut and we're all here and we're like headed into the weekend, raise your hand if you're about to start your weekend, because it is Friday evening. If for those of you who are here in America, it's Friday evening. For those of you who are on the other side of the globe, it's either it's either late night, right? Or even Saturday morning, maybe for some of you, depending on how far away you are. Raise your hands. By raise your hands, I mean type into the thing. It's Thursday for Randy. It's Friday though, right? You guys, I travel way too much. I don't even know. I'm in Central Time right now. I just got back from Pacific Time. I was here. I was there. I was in the airplane. If y'all have like tips for how to release your hips after you've been on an airplane, I got home. I tell you, I got my foam roller out and I changed all the lights. We have the hue bulbs in my house. I said, Alexa, sexy time. And she changes all the colors to red. The whole house turns red. And then I like got down with the foam roller. I was like, I made love to a foam roller the other night. I'm here to tell you, it felt great. It felt really good. Hot shower, yeah, there you go. What else? What else do you guys do for pleasure? What else do you do to incorporate pleasure first? It's Friday night. Hey, pleasure on the weekends. Fat Friday. Okay, masturbation, definitely a source of pleasure. Donuts, masturbation, working out on the roller ball. Maybe even for some of you, like exercise can be a source of pleasure. You know, pleasure doesn't have to cost money, you know. Music, yes. Tell me what kind of music you listen to for pleasure. Champagne, hell yes. I don't drink a lot of alcohol, but I do love champagne. Mushy talk, compliments. Did I record me making love to the rollerball? I did not. It was not fun. It was mostly just me on the ground going, I really did make a lot of noise. Listening to the sounds of the ocean, sleeping, metal, and drumming, meditating on the meaning of life. I don't know what you did an hour ago. Sorry, the comments, they happen real fast. I can't read all of them when everybody's typing all at once. Dubstep. Yep. I think like pleasure can be getting with a lover, a partner, a person, a friend. I'm going to meet up with my friend here, and like as soon as we wrap up, I'm going to go pick up my friend. Kenny G in a waterproof vibe. All right, Chrissy. I'm going to go pick up my friend. We're going to go have a glass of kava. I'm going to give you, who here has ever had kava? Making a turkey. I think food, anything that elides the senses, right? Sense of smell, sight, taste, sound, touch. Like those things are all huge sources of pleasure. If you're someone like me and you're very sensual in nature, energy, so like being present with another person, like doing eye contact, eye gazing, that can be a huge source of pleasure. I love drinking kava. That's what we're going to do tonight. I don't know, y'all. Like, I definitely get the benefits of alcohol, and I enjoyed drinking a lot for the first many years of my life, but it's like a point where it just no longer treats me good. It's like alcohol is like an abusive partner. You just gotta get out of that relationship. I'm here. What did I miss? Mostly me eating a donut, but you can go back and watch the replay. Okay, let's do a little bit of pleasure. I'm not gonna read the comments for just a second, so you can go ahead and let your fingers relax. I'm gonna teach you something. Go ahead and close your eyes. And just take a second with your eyes closed, checking into your body, moving your awareness from outside of yourself to inside of yourself. And then begin to, if it's comfortable for you, breathe in through your nose And exhale out through your mouth. And when you exhale, make a little sigh. It can be as loud or as soft, as high or as low pitched as you want. But sighing is really, really helpful. Lets your body know that you're letting go. And on your next inhale, I want you to squeeze your pelvic floor. This is the same muscle that you would squeeze to stop the flow of urine. When you squeeze this muscle, it starts to pump some erotic energy, some sexual energy up your body. So every time you squeeze it, you're squeezing on the nerves that create erotic energy, sexual tension, arousal. And so when we breathe in, we squeeze on the pelvic floor, create a little tension down there, some tension in our genitals, waking them up. It's like a little warm up. And then on your exhale, just relax and release. Breathe and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It should feel good. Don't overstrain yourself. The point here is pleasure, and then release. And on our next inhale, let's begin to rock the pelvis a little bit. Squeeze and rock forward. Exhale, rock back. Squeeze and rock forward. Exhale, rock back. Squeeze and rock forward. Exhale, rock back. I hope that's starting to generate just a little bit of pleasure in your body. Just like a touch of pleasure. And if we keep going, we could incorporate more sound, we could incorporate more body, we could swirl our hips, we could start to create contact with our body, we could start to touch our body, you could just put one hand over your genitals and keep going. You know, one thing I really like to do is squeeze every single muscle in your body, except for your jaw. Deep breath, squeeze, 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 and then relax. Let's try it together now. Deep breath in. Tense every muscle. Tense your feet. Make fists. Tense your face. Tense. And release. Let's do it one more time. Deep breath in. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Squeeze your abs. Squeeze your thighs. Squeeze everything. Make it tight. Make it tense. Drive more tension. Bring it up the body, up the spine, up, and release. Can't wait to see how warm. I can't wait to watch the replay of that. I feel like I'm a lot more red than I was a second ago. Okay, if you tried that just now, or if you're still trying it, when you're done, give yourself a second to recollect your thoughts. It's really, really important after we do a breathing exercise like that, or we build pleasure like that, that you give yourself a minute to let it sink in. Let your body integrate it. Let your body remember it worked. What did it work? What did it do? Tell me what it did. It worked. What do you feel? Give me some reveals. Tell me some things. My body feels like this. I'm feeling it here. It feels good. I felt flush in my face. Relaxed. Super relaxing. I felt tingling. I felt a lot of tingling in my pelvic floor. Lighter. Felt really good. Feel hot. Yep. Feel hungry? You need a donut, Max. Hashtag Max. We gotta get you a donut. Chrissy is wet. Yeah, girl. Yeah. It feels really good. Yeah, it got the blood pumping for me too. It feels arousing, erotically exciting. Feels really good. Let's see what else. Less tension, sleepy. Elliot Hulse. I don't know who that person is. Breathe into your balls. Yes. Feeling hard. Yeah, aroused. Great. Oh. Okay, good. Orgasmic. Yeah. So imagine, let's think for a minute, if we were to do this. That was it. It took us 2 minutes, right? Imagine if you were to do that before you got out of bed in the morning. Imagine if you were to do that before you went into a meeting with your boss. You just sat at your desk for a second and squeeze your pelvic floor. Pleasure first. If you just created a little bit of pleasure, helped you correct your neck, yeah, right? You relaxed. Your spine was tense. It was holding all the vertebrae like really tight. And then, you relax a little bit. They can breathe. There's spaciousness. Imagine if you thought you were going to get into a fight with your girlfriend and you're like, you know what? Pleasure first. I'm going to go breathe and squeeze my pelvic floor for a couple minutes and then I'll come back. Could you imagine? Like just incorporating a little pleasure first. You know what? Before we do that, some pleasure first. Before we work, we're going to do a little bit of pleasure. I feel loose. My ribs and my back must have needed that. Yeah, especially for you men out there. Well, it's not bad for you to be horny. It's just bad. Don't put that into your meeting with your boss. Like, but arousal, horniness is your life force. Like your arousal, your sexual energy is your life force energy. So if you're cutting yourself off from that, you're cutting yourself off from all of your life force. What did I do that was funny? Yeah, I mean, don't be horny at your boss. Just be aroused in your own body. Can you experience that? Can you allow arousal and then allow it to just flow through you? This is the difference between like attracting sex to you, when people like are attracted to you, versus when your sex is like projecting out onto other people. Like when you are clear that you are a sexual being and you've got sexual energy and you're moving that sexual energy through your body, you're not letting it get stuck, you're regularly pleasuring yourself, you're regularly connecting with your body, like that's hot. Women want a piece of that. You know, men and women, all of us, like we want a piece of that. That's hot for us. But yeah, you have to don't bring sexuality into the workplace. Bring your own energy up and then go to work. That makes sense? How often do I go live on YouTube? Not often enough. Do you guys want to see me come on here live? I just, sometimes I have a thought and I'm like, I want to tell the people about pleasure first. I should just like YouTube live. It's hot to know you are aroused and no one else knows. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, exactly. So it's easier for us women because we don't have as many physical signs of arousal. So like your face could be flushed. It's okay. Men, it's a little bit harder, but yeah, like your arousal is for you. It's not for everybody. A lot of us had the idea that like I'm aroused, I therefore have to go share my arousal. I have to go like, someone else has to get involved. Like your arousal can be just for you and it can be pretty incredible. There was something else I wanted to say to you all and now I'm sort of blanking on it. All that pleasure, man. I got all that pleasure. You can feel the sexual energy. Darth Silius. Yes. I don't remember what I wanted to... Oh, I remember. So y'all, I am really close to 100,000 subscribers. Like within 20,000 subscribers. So we're 80% of the way there. We have 80,000 subs. 80,000 subscribers. Can you imagine? I mean, I started YouTube 2 years ago with 0 subscribers and I started off this year with 30,000. So we've done 50,000 subscribers. And I know that probably all of you watching right now are subscribed to my channel and I appreciate you. So, we're at 80.2. What? It's happening so fast. It's happening so fast. So Ken, I can do it, but I need your help. Could you all take a second and post my channel, post a video, say, please subscribe to this woman. She's doing her damnedest to get good sexual information out there. She wants you to have an amazing love life. She wants you to have the most pleasure you can withstand. Thank you all, number one, for subscribing to me. And if you guys would all just do something, share the video, post it on Facebook, post a screenshot on Instagram, like post, like some of my videos are about sex, but some are about relationships, they don't have to be explicit, but if you would help me, I really, 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 really want to get to 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That's my goal. And there's something really, really exciting in the works that I can't talk about yet, but having 100,000 subscribers would be very helpful, in making that project happen. So if you guys would please post up somewhere and tell people to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it so much. One of my goals is to go on Joe Rogan. Seth Rogen would be cool too. Yeah, you know what? If there's other people that you want, like if you listen to podcasts, like if you're a big Joe Rogan or you listen to relationship podcasts or anything, like please send them emails, be like, hey, you should have Caitlin on there. Like there's this sex and relationship coach I follow and she's fun and cute and I want to listen to her talk to you. Because like, let's be real, I want to go on Joe Rogan because I want to have a conversation with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan and I have a lot of things in common that I'd like to talk to him about. Like sex is just one of them. He's got interesting thoughts on cannabis and on psilocybin and on entheogenics and, I just want to I just want to go talk to Joe Rogan. And I mean, I don't know if anyone on here knows Joe Rogan, but like whatever podcast you listen to, you know, if you listen to some like lesser known, some local podcasts, like, anyways, I don't know. Podcasts are not as important to me. I just want 100,000 subscribers because at 100,000 subscribers, people, it's not about the number, right? Like, I actually don't care so much about the number. I used to have a podcast, but I don't have it anymore. It's called The Oral Report. You can listen to the back episodes, though. Dr. Ruth is amazing. Yeah, so I don't care so much about 100,000, but you know who does care? Other people. The people who I really want to be interviewed by. The people who I want to get in front of. The View. Yeah, like those people really care. 100,000 subscribers really matters to them, and therefore it matters to me. And therefore it's a goal. Yeah, it's a number. It's arbitrary, but like it matters. You guys know that it matters. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'll try to do more lives because you like it, and I like talking to you, and I like seeing your comments so much. You guys rock, and I'm getting a little bit of a sugar headache, so I'm going to go to my class. But yes, let's get me on Ellen, Todd. That would be the ultimate. Let's talk. I'll have to do a very PC, we'll do a daytime TV show friendly interview with Ellen, and we'll both have like our short blonde hair. It'll be great. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have great weekends. Bye-bye.